sing, their bombs. Amazing, tip in a hip hop stuff. I'm a dance, everybody learn. Hey, look at the bird, 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 hey, look at the bird, hey. What's it, Johnny girl? I'm not eager, get it, Johnny girl. I'm not eager, get it, Johnny girl. I'm not eager.
Happy birthday to you, Dana Pierce. We on. Hey, Mountain Cold Village coming from Debbie.
Hey, get your dip.
Pick up yourself every time daily appears.
Watch what the sky dip.
Rasta shine the whole of August down,
Fool dog.
No, Ina is Xavier. You're not too far though.
Flying bird. You can never.
Long time now you're from you, Swayze. Swayze, how you know?
Girl, there's a fly. There's a fly. There's a fly.
Hello, Miss Lithika. Mr. India. Hey!
I mean, name Lali Shati. Everybody remember me from 2018. I mean, did sing what's
Hey!
No more sing, dirt bomb.
Never wrong family man.
Been a hit one star of a dance. Everybody learn.
All the taxi man them. Extra blade and flitters. Up and about and live. Good morning to you. Sergeant Wallace, 80th birthday greetings going out to Louise Harvey, Miss Lou, Shrewsbury Logwood with Horn, Westfield. Third wedding anniversary to Wendy Winter Davis. Of course, Hopeton Davis, Mr. and Mrs. Davis, Montego Bay. Plummy Matt Bean, Irwin High School. Good morning, Miss Plummy. Matt Bean. Morning, Irwin High School, St. James. Treat each other well today. Plummy Matt Bean, have a great one, spectacular one. Coming from Sergeant Wallace, morning. Sergeant Wallace introduced me to one girl yesterday. She mad at me. No, where's that me? Head problem, head gone. And what a joy to have met her. Thanks, Sarge. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. That's big. It's gonna be bigger. Louise Harvey living in Shrewsbury Logwood. Happy birthday. Morning, Westmoreland. 80th birthday coming from your daughters, your sons, your granddaughters, your grandson, your sons-in-law. I love you so much. Mama, Louise Harvey. May the Lord bless and keep you.
She's the one.
Only one thing could replace a cup of laughter this morning is tropical. Now I use a cup of laughter time for just say morning to Trappy. Good morning, Trappy.
Morning, Jennifer. Morning, it's 92 0. Big up.
Kevin, big up.
I like that. You have ever hear your correct name, you know. Kevin Surgeon. So today, wait. Something missing. Wait, you know, Jenny, I forget it right, no.
That's it.
That was breaking news from the RJR News Center.
The song you're about to play.
I need to.
Yeah, you're it. Breaking, not Trappy. I am just heartbroken. Absolutely heartbroken. That you're not going to be on Fame Frequency anymore. That you're not going to be on Hits 92 anymore. Okay, I know that be the one, man. And the other song you that played before, man. So go back with the thing, man. Hello. You know that movie, something you're coming with, man. All right, we're gone. Try it gone. I mean, I'm heartbroken that this is almost like our goodbye this morning. Am I correct? You ever play? I try reading this. Okay, good. Just to make sure. Yeah, I'm really sad that we're saying bye bye.
No, but we're not saying bye bye, Jennifer.
Oh, wait, what was saying?
It's just that not that they're bored, man. Let's put it away then. I'm one phone call away.
So you won't be doing Fame Frequency anymore. You won't be doing blast stuff anymore. You won't be on Hits anymore, but you're one phone call away. What are you going to be one phone call away doing?
Music production, you know, touring with Busy Signal.
You're tired of radio and TV?
I'm farming.
Me I laugh like a joke.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Master Evan and Miss Jasmine helping with the farm. The shopping not leaving me far behind. But you've been here for like 10 years, Tropical?
Call it 11.
Over 10 years. Over 10 years.
Yeah, man, I have been.
Tell me two of your biggest lessons that you will take with you on your journey as you move to another level.
Biggest lesson, never give up is always one of them. I'm gonna be my number one because you know,
We not give up.
it wasn't easy,
No.
never easy, and nothing comes easy. And you always tell me say use every opportunity you get. So it has given me a big opportunity to allow me to meet persons who I never think would have meet in a life. You know what I mean? Things like that, you know.
Can't go wrong.
Me get to know the 14 parishes through its 92 FM. Me only did know
St. Mary.
and St. Mary and St. Catherine, really. As I just them three parishes that I used to travel from. I got a grand market at St. Anne, Wochi. Remember, used to kill me with beating. And, me have family and my father come from St. Catherine, so and my mother, Merv come from St. Mary, so that's the connection. So I'm not gonna no more than that three there. But
And then you move from just playing music to even talking on microphone. That for me was just marvelous growth.
it's a growth, I tell you.
So wherever you go, yeah, you have to do it. So you're Xavier, Mike next. And that's how we take time and do the little insert there, so you get comfortable with that and you start fling it far. So wherever you go, don't forget um love self, love people more than money. Can't go wrong. And be driven for the success more than the money. We're gonna miss you. People always make promises, so don't make any.
Me I go miss you know too. As as me miss you know from last week still, but
Yeah, it's a good way. I lost a friend actually because I told her that if it is you're gonna come out of my life, I like to start the process from now. And she never yeah you see and she didn't understand, so we lose a friendship, but that's all right because if it is you're going out of my life, I like the desensitization process. It makes it easier, that way I don't cry. Come already start call you less, see you less, because we know it's gonna get less, so it helps you to get ready for less. So I hope that even once per year you'll stay in touch, Tropical DJ Tropical, even once per year, and that you'll pass through 892 even once per year, whether it be on phone or physically. I will just hope that don't keep no promise, don't make promises. Life has other things planned for us. So when you make promises, it's hard to keep. But we love you and we love you forever. You'll always be my brother, son, whichever capacity you have been in from time to time through this journey. But we love you dearly and we'll miss you dearly.
yeah man, I miss you know too. But me I go check in man, I'm a big fan now.
Me not just saying nothing, make no promise.
So see me always depend on your life and depend on your YouTube and that.
That I feel now till life start dragging out of direction. So don't worry yourself.
If life never did a drag me in a direction before and
It's a go get to work. Yes, sir. Tell busy say I know me not like him. Tell busy me say and oh you mean you know call me back. Him not do me interview yet. I know him gone with peace of my heart. I know me not like him. Just tell him for me.
so busy love feel different. Just
Tell him, Mr. Money. Blessings and be safe from Hits 92 and all our listeners. Of course, you can go on the page and see all the love they're sending your way. See players? You on it? Which one? The YouTube or the FB? Which one? Show me can't take Love you, Tropical. Be safe wherever you are.
good night every time. Yeah man.
Bye. Life is a journey. Today is another proof that it is a journey. And the journey with Tropical has ended on Hits 92 FM. Yeah, officially today. We're missing. Yeah. Journey go come in, Xavier go tell you bye bye. You put a set go. That's a journey go, right, Xavier? Right. Good. Get used to the microphone. Yeah, it's part of the training. What did you like and admire most about Tropical though, Xavier? One thing, anything. Anything you learn, inspired by anything you observe, what?
Kind.
Yeah.
Um, look out for people.
I same thing as kind. Okay.
Kind.
I wonder where you get to make you push this kind. What you get when me never get? Console? A laptop? Right about now, Xavier, do your thing because we're talking, we're linking in a bit with Fosca Oats, the healthy way every day. Stand by. Yeah, we're all gonna miss it. Y'all don't stop me up. I'm doing very well so far. Very well. Morning.
Tell it to them now.
Tropical production.
Them girl never mind you live the life where you want live. But you ever stand up, my girlfriend, and know yourself. Take a place for your life, but we're Shorty girl, walk on, big girl. Shorty girl, walk on. Star life you living, big girl. While them up above, girl, rock out in the road. Fish sweating like your clothes. Fresh when we chatted, no girl, no more secret or broken. Independent life is sad. Independent life is sad. Independent life is sad. When I'm with the tree, fly nowhere, nowhere. Independent life is sad. Independent life is sad. Independent life is sad. When I'm with the tree, fly nowhere, nowhere. When you step out, you should walk the circuit of shit. You must step when you should walk the tropicals hard. This one, tropicals hard life. Yours are automatic. You originate it. Them a try to tell a people about life. Tell everybody.
Tell him for me, Charlie. My darling, you ready?
I bet to see your girl in Bangor. I bet to see your girl wine wine. I bet to see your girl shake up your boat.
You like that? You like that? I can't meet Charlie at all.
I bet to see your girl sit down, sit down. I bet your girl drink three shot of rum.
You like that? You like that? Oh, the shot of rum man, I know me. We can be not the manager. We can't sit down, sit down. Tiffany, you can do that. You can do the exercise, Tiffany Gowdy.
I cannot, I can guarantee you.
Yeah! I love it. Brand manager Fosca Oats, and with all them Fosca Oats in your body, I'm sure you should be able to do a whole Fosca Oats in my body. So me know you can go for long, you know. Perhaps can't wine like Charlene, but you know, can't go for long. But we're celebrating this period, which is very important. Oh my goodness, this morning when I'm looking at all the different notes I got from Anika, they're just, it's so profound. We've been doing osteoporosis, and I didn't even know that diabetes and osteoporosis in terms of how much more susceptible you are to it. So let's talk about the benefits of Fosca Oats, not just in terms of fighting diabetes, but just a healthy lifestyle. Why should why should they have Fosca Oats or have more Fosca Oats? What's your advice to them?
I say Fosca Oats has many benefits. And as you said, not only for diabetes, but for persons who just want to simply be healthy. It is a grain that is so high in fiber and it's excellent when it comes to lowering your cholesterol, and regulating your blood sugar levels. Or if it's a case where you just want to have a healthy shake to help you with weight loss or whatever the case may be, Fosca Oats is that food.
All right, fantastic stuff. And one of the different ways, you know, like immediately as I think of Fosca Oats, I want to make a muffin, and not just porridge. What are some of the different ways you miss? I'm just hoping that you just pop one in that's different from what I've been doing, so I can say, yeah, I'm gonna try that. Go ahead.
Yeah, in addition to your regular traditional oatmeal, you can have your overnight oats, which is so great. I mean, you can spice it up and flavor it to however you want it, any toppings, your whatever you want to include in it. The Fosca oats and the oat milk is actually great for that. Your shakes and your smoothies. If you want to do a parfait, you can easily do a parfait. If you want to make your oatmeal cookies, you can do that. If you even want to include it in your banana bread, you can also do that. But it is one of those versatile products that you can literally choose to have the way you want it, any way you want it.
All right, love that big time. And then another goodie is in terms of the fact that you have these menu cards. Talk to us about your site where we can come. Because people like a Jenny, we're gonna need to follow these steps. This sugar, this butter. Tell us where we can get those steps.
Definitely, so you can definitely visit our website, well, or social media page, sorry, My Foster Oats, which we also share a lot of tips and recipes for persons who not only are diabetics, but for everyone who wants to have a wonderful recipe or something new. We always have something new and creative. But specifically for Diabetes Month, we will be teaming up with Diabetes Association of Jamaica on the 17th. For this, we'll be offering free screening or testing for the first 50 persons that come to their location at One Downer Avenue,
When is that? When?
November 17th.
November 17th. That's next Wednesday.
That's next Wednesday, correct?
Free screening for the first what?
50 persons
All
for Costco. So
oh, that's beautiful.
want to come up because it's always better to know than not to know.
Yeah. And down the avenue, that's not so hard to find. That's like Old Hope Road off Old Hope Road. You can't miss it.
Right, correct. Off Old Hope Road.
All right, good. So everybody, and if you don't know, find us Google Map that now, please. One down the avenue, first 60 persons, you get that test done for free. Anything else in terms of as it relates to Fosco Oats, the entire morning is brought to you. You've been listening to Tiffany Gowdy. Oh, the blast off is brought to you by Fosco Oats, the healthy way every day. Anything else you want people to be mindful of, your involvement. I know you're always in sports some way. Anything else? We look out for Fosco Oats, where, when, what, how. Go.
Definitely, we're having a lot of in-store promotions happening this weekend as well as the 27th as well. We also have our After with Oscar competition running, so we're encouraging persons to pick up their 225 and 400-gram oats. Look for the code and enter it on our website, afterwithoscar.com, and win great prizes. I mean, come on. We have so much things going on. We want persons to keep in touch with us so that they can also be in the know and they can be a part of it too.
How many baskets on the blast off today or for the rest of the month for from Fosco Oats? How many baskets?
Set you up real nice, Jenny.
Yes.
Going to set you up and I'm going to tell you all about it.
Yes, I set you up and you're doing well. You responded well. Tiffany Gowdy, hardworking brand manager for Fosco Oats. It's great to be with you. Great to have your product and it's certainly great to be celebrating all morning with a wonderful brand and a wonderful product that makes you healthy. And of course, it's a healthy way every single day. Every day. Big up yourself, Tiffany. You walk good. And of course, keep on exercising with the Fosco Oats. You know that's something we have to balance it, right?
Definitely.
Enough love. We take a break right here in the 92. Hits 92 coming at you.
Put turmeric in the ginger. Your everyday immunity booster. The Time by Jamaica Mountain Peak. Ginger turmeric teas.
8 o'clock. How you do? How you stay? Holy power one.
DJ Selagwan with a whole heap of something like the 7 gigabytes of YouTube data you know get when you activate a 7-day digital prime bundle and a whole heap more end-use data moving from 6 to 8 gigabytes. Plus you get 49 gigabytes to enjoy more sports, music, and movies with Digicel apps. I really whole heap of something that for the same price. Only $850. Activate your 7-day prime bundle in the My Digicel app today. Digicel, better together.
Interested in buying into a new housing development scheme, hiring a real estate agent, or interested in a profession in real estate? If the answer to any of these questions is yes, then you need to contact the Real Estate Board. Everyone in the real estate industry, including developers, dealers, and salesmen, must register with the Real Estate Board. Know your facts. Contact us at 926-974829 at 24 Trafalgar Road, Kingston 10, or visit reb.gov.jm for more information.
All right. Thank you so very much. Want to say big up to Tamara Spice, who is in the dance. I'm known as Tammy Spice. That's right. Good morning, morning. Let's go, Xavier. Birthday greetings going on to Christina Garwood, husband Hubert Garwood. 88th birthday. So Christina's birthday from her husband, who's loving her grandchildren, her children, family, friends, all of Freetown District, Manchester. Have a good one, Auntie Christy. Christina Garwood, yeah. And from tomorrow, wake up and do that before she start exercising. Means you're special. Answer to something to talk about. Go and look me for that. Make a book up in there. What the hell is happening, brother and sister missing? What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Saint Mary, what you doing in here?
Mm-hmm.
I got this also from a Yorkist as well, whose brother has been missing. Javert Green of Exchange Ocherius Saint Anne missing. Last seen at Total at a gas station in Ocherius, wearing a white t-shirt, blue jeans, November 1. Wow. Wow. So this family is hurting, in pain, very worried, word is an understatement, right? Can't find a brother from November 1. His name is Javert Green. Some would say Javier Green. Exchange Ocherius. We're really hoping to find him and find him alive. Last seen in white t-shirt and blue jeans shorts, blue jean shorts, November 1. So it's crazy, y'all. Please be safe. You know, yesterday I was driving, not yesterday, was it last week? And it's the first time I saw a bike snatch a phone. So the young lady, she's about to cross the road. All right. What she doing before she crossed the road? She left on her phone. And how her body turned, facing the road. Bike man just ride up, grab that, snatch that. So we ask that you be safe, guys. Make yourself safe. Do all the right things. Not two things to talk about. You know, I was going to talk about the graduation and how there's a ban on fifth form graduations because government wants to ensure that children are moving smoothly. Them not graduate and think the school done. They move smoothly into sixth form, which is 2 more years. So 7 years now. All right. So big up and up in the schools about that. But then this morning I woke up on something bigger than that. Because the schools them still are gonna do what they want to do. If you have a school like you tell me don't do graduation, my parents want graduation. Of course, I do a kind of graduation. I'm sorry, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So in while it is you're doing that, you say, hey, I'm going over into so and so is all these peer persons are going into sixth form, yeah. But still a school leaving aspect of it is it's going to be happening. But here's what I think is bigger than banning of graduations of fifth form. You want to hear what bigger? I'm going to want you to take on this now. This are big to the sky. They're on the front page of the Gleaner. Watch out, all the star have it too. MP hits out against jacket giving. You are not the father. Oh, it depends observatory. MP comes under fire for proposal. No one you know this, no go over this son. No, you be so perfect to talk about this. MP, I just want to mentor that testing be done at birth.
And it should be.
The only problem is that they might have a St. James. MP Heroy Clark has a proposal for law mandating paternity test of newborns. It has been rubbish, that simplistic. Well, we also have Dr. Imani saying that this could be setting up women to be killed with this. Well, if this law should come into place. Okay. You have to hear the big stats now. You have to listen up to this. 20% of children. 20% of children may be jackets. It's a lot of kids in. Lots of kids who bear the name of a man, but he's not the father. What do you think about this member of parliament suggestion? Heroy Clark is saying the law should be passed to make it mandatory. That there's a paternity test upon the birth of a child. Now, mark you, Cayman Islands, mark you, Grace Johnson, and who else? Let me make sure I pick out somebody. Graham Connolly of UK, mark you. It starts at $30,000 for this test. So if it's mandatory, we're gonna pay for that. And this one you want to start at $30,000. That test you start. But who said make that mandatory? Make it something that you have to do, just like you register. Yeah. What you say? Say it again, man. Yeah, man. Start at 30,000. You have plan for the one. Me just want to work up here if it mandatory. That's all me. I know. That's the only thing we have to say today about this, but what do you have to say? 920-2053, 920-6441. Yeah. What of this test? We're going to be taking your talk on Thursday Talk. Well, now to say, where are you? What you say on YouTube, Facebook,
me them want pick it in jacket, but me nah go mind no bikini if me know I don't me make it. Drop back that make another pick. Body else that my copy. Rather picnic than not even have as much as me finger tip. So girl from your know say you know your picnic daddy. Girl jump around in the air make me see. Coffee that gets it for me or beanie. Coffee that gets it for general degree. No nigga holy bikini. And about your one registration fee. Karina say blacks are picnic daddy, but the picnic they real. Jenny and Xavier. Me them want pick it in jacket, but me nah go mind no bikini if me know what I mean. She bring me some pull up and couple t-shirt. Yesterday she bring a nice long sleeve shirt. She bring a next thing me spot it and run like a rocket. Cause from me about them the beast blood. Well you not grow none for me, not show none give me. No, me no want me y'all so none for me. Cause me no want the jacket, me no want the jacket. But if a t-shirt and my jeans to rock it down. No matter how the movement get erratic. If I latex style punch on me pocket. Cause me no want the jacket, me no want the jacket. All do I do it to no stop it. Just
Happy birthday to you, Robinson. Maroni Darian. Good morning, Darian. Have a good birthday. We want to know about the jacket business. I want to say now. Hello. Make it mandatory. Make sure say the law say as soon as you have the baby, we have a paternity test. I'm sorry, I lost it. 920-2053, 920-6441. Talk to me. We want to know what you think about the jacket scenario. I want to know what I say. So it's very serious in here. Mr. Heroy Clark proposing that the paternity test of newborns, it becomes a law. Trouble dead. All the ladies may just decide so the money have more money. The money are nicer to me. The money don't beat me. Hey, I'm going to make sure say I feel pick me in. Get the name. What do you think of it? You think it's a good decision or is you think it will be a good law or a bad decision pass make this law? What do you think? Morning.
Morning.
What do you think about it?
I think it's a good decision because when you think of it, more fathers can be held accountable from the child is young. And, it puts the father as well in a better position to know whether it's your honest responsibility or not.
So you're thinking a lot of them are not taking responsibility because they think the child is not theirs?
Right, there's a doubt.
Ah. I thought it was just because they're worthless.
No, not all.
Maybe those things are the ones that mind them pick me a cause them just worthless. Are you saying it's because they doubt that the child is theirs?
I think so. I think you have the majority or there too many that is not doing what they're supposed to do. But at the same time, there are quite a few that has to go. And it would, of course, put a mother in perspective to know to be loyal and honest.
You talk strong enough, sister, and I thank you for sharing. I like it though. Very interesting perspective you have given me this morning. Thanks. I was even thinking there. I was thinking trouble did it. All right, thank you so much. It's 92. Good morning. What do you think? Oh, turn off the radio. Me find my photos. Your radio is off. Got feedback bad.
Aye. Oh.
Yes. Heroy Clark proposing that it's mandatory to do paternity tests and that this becomes a law. Bad idea or good idea?
Very good idea. It should have come about 40 years ago or 50.
Why? You're a victim of a jacket?
No man.
So why?
So what happened? These a lot of women are really taking this thing
as a joke business. And believe, one woman had somebody in the court in one parish for a child. And have another man in another court in the next parish for the same child.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it is not only that I hope Mr. Clark will take it further and see if they can criminalize this jacket business. Make woman go to prison. Because when the man, every child is born, when the child...
But sometimes I know we'll full jacket though, sir. Sometimes not. Sometimes you think is the way they know make a tell a little thing about the jacket thing. Sometimes they think that it's the person that they last had sex with, but guess what? The sperms, if it is that you have multiple partners, the sperms actually go to war, So if it is that you had two partners, she's perhaps gonna just give it to the last partner, not knowing that the partner afterwards, his sperm killed that sperm and survived to reach the egg first. And guess what? Sperms can last very long, like I think 2 days, 3 days. Let me make sure, check that for me quick, in terms of how long the sperm can last inside and actually impregnate the egg. So therefore you think that, okay, I had sex with him 2-3 days, it can't be his, but I feel sperm survive. So sometimes it's not, I don't think it's always malicious and willful. So calling it a criminal offense, kind of
offense, then they would be more careful and...
But me just explain to you, say the sperm them survive for days, and you still as a criminal offense. You still as a son. Yes.
Every child is ambitious. The man get the child, and it is not his. Say the man looking at 23-year hard labor because the child is going to go to university. And then when the child leave university, now the mother tell the child.
So you're saying that after you spend an average of $200,000 per month for sending child to university?
Mm-hmm. And then the mother now tell the child, knowing all along, say, him can't talk to you, I know your papa.
But though, tell me what, how many children walk away from men who have taken care of them? Very few. The same child that you've taken care of, that you've allowed to go through school, pass through the worst according to people, go through some hardships. That child, even if it is that you turn out to not be the paternal dad, the real dad, how many children out there walk away? No, sir. They consider you dad for life. And it will protect you from begging at the stoplight. I think lots of these children that you still end up mining, if you can use that verb, and you take care of, lots of them turn around just being just such good gifts for you, especially when they realize that you're not the daddy, but you made all that sacrifice. So let me tell you. Anyways, we continue to get the views. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Good idea for this to be a law or a bad idea?
Good idea, man. Reason being, it saves a lot of emotional heartbreak at the end. You understand? Because once a lot of paternity court, and I tell you, sometimes when after a child become an adult, and you hear them say, "Oh, you're not, he's not your father." It's the emotional feeling we have to each other show. You understand? It's just heartbreaking. You understand? So yeah, make him know from early, so the way for attachment don't really grow. You understand? She don't grow to love this man as her father when he's not. You understand? Because if it's in at the end of the day, they say that he's not the father, it's like a cause a whole for pain. Trust me. So it should be long.
So I understand that you give more when you know that this child is yours. And big up to those who adopt children and take care of children, because you all are just so fantastic. You're such gifts. You're the foster parents. I'm saying you could look at it like you're fostering a child rather than hurting the mother, walking away from the child. I mean, so even if you discover, if not at birth, but later on, this is not a child that you would want to continue to take care of.
Of course.
So I'm still saying, why does it matter then that you have to do a paternity test if it is you don't mind taking care of a life?
Jenny, we are all humans. We know that everybody. All right, put it this way: it's my workplace. If you don't have a kid, then please every day say I get it. Yes.
At your workplace, the man at the workplace. So you have to breed somebody.
I have to get somebody.
Oh, that's sad. A worthless workplace that can work with me.
They know them are encouraged to get the youth and take care. You understand?
Oh, them said take care. Oh, all right. So they push the care part.
Get the youth and the youth. You're crazy, Jenny. If anybody work among us.
So you have a you make sure you go get you impregnate money because you know what they call it gelding.
Not because of because my natural love for kids.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you not think that more men will hurt women? According to the gender specialist, the phone. According to the gender specialist, you don't think more men will hurt women with a paternity than if such a law is mandated?
If the person is of violent nature, being it him know at birth or further down the line, him gonna hurt her, you know. I mean, him even hurt her more when him find out the way the man can spend all this money. Because some man just ask for pull them 5 7 little thing. Then I can find out where the man say, oh, we spend so much money, whatever, and start to fight. But at least if him find out early, because I know a situation where man find out early and him cuss her out and call her and carry him and walk and he's up a violent. He's a cuss her in front of the car. But think of it as if they find out we don't have to spend much money. Someone to phone them. You understand? In my case, if me find out saying it's like me, I love that kid and nobody can tell us and a mind.
So if you find out say the child is a jacket, you're not giving up on the child.
Go on. No, I might think that's the life man. And any man that come claim me, I will come fight me in a court fair, I'm not there either. Find out.
There's a gentleman just now that say it should be made criminal. There should be also another extent to the law where you lock up the woman who has given you a jacket and you've been taking care. And by the way, I just researched it. The sperm can live in a woman for up to 3 days. So if she has sexual encounter with 2 or 3 men over that period of 3 days, she could easily think you're the father, but it could be the other man that she had sex with within the same period of 3 days.
Because sometimes a woman honestly never knows not knowing who she get the child to the wrong father, honestly not knowing who the father was. I not like that she was being malicious to go out her with it.
Sir, you're married, me like you. You're married?
Yeah man.
Because I was about to give out your number here now, because you sound like the kind no, tell her that she must take care of you because we love you. Lord, you sound like a sweetheart. Look here, you sound like I've not met a man like you in a long time. Tell her hang on to you. Thanks so much for calling. Thanks for calling. Tell wifey hi. All right, going to take one final person on this, and then we're going to read what IG Jenny Energizer IG. I'm watching it. Good morning, Jamrock. We're going to read. I don't move, baby. And we're going to read what Facebook is saying. We're going to read what YouTube is saying. What do you have to say about making it mandatory in paternity test? Go, sir. You have the last say on as a caller. Go.
Straight like a already thing, I say go. I'm here to ask something about sperms, you see?
Yes.
This way me I tell you. No sense of woman is supposed to have too much man ejaculate, you know.
Yeah.
The first mistake they make.
Yes.
And you see if you go down to the hospital and the test check and the child is not yours,
yes.
It's either you're going to keep the come home or if the woman had to move out.
Yeah.
So the thing there. You read my cousin already, you know. You see what she said her baby father say, the poop in my mind, and of him. You know what stuff she gets to that? 7. More long time. So I'm telling you these things are the right step them make. Because these girls, they are too terrible. Better people them.
All right, baby. Thanks for calling. You two photos. Wow. You should ring. Wow. And we have heard of a number of women who have lost their lives as well. When men become this angry, there is nothing that justifies violence at all. Nothing at all. But will this stem it? Will this slow down the process? Let's see what our friends on FB have been saying. Hi, let me see. Andrea, we're reading your views. What do we think? Grams, good morning to you, Grams. Make it mandatory, put it as a law. Nothing wrong with that. No space, not here to lock up so much of them women. Stop having multiple partners. Yeah. Grace says, yeah, that's a problem. We need to stop that. Those that justify multiple partners. I'm not sure what you're saying there. Odell. All right. We want to know if it is y'all agree with it becoming a law. Remember, that's the question, though. So when you put too many sentences there, it's hard for me. So I want to read it. So talk to me. Sadie and Pearl, very sad idea for married couples. Yeah. Can you imagine you married? And your husband says, I want a paternity test. I come home with me. If my husband tell me say want the paternity test after we have baby, him just can't cut. No, if we're married and my husband says that he want a paternity test on Carissa, it done. We just have to say it like done. Anyway, so the person who said that, yeah, that's a profound statement because we don't think it a long time. Can you imagine if it is that you're now fool around, you're true, and then somebody said paternity, no man, you feel like crap, man. So let's look at the other way around. If it is the person is not fooling around, like all you tell Monique, you want a paternity test, so you tell she gonna smile and say, yes, go ahead. Yeah, and you think relationship are gonna be the same after that? Yeah, idiot. We're not fooling around. We're true to you. Yes? You look at the pitney face by your face and you tell me today you want to do a paternity test. Yeah? Or all the pitney look like yours. And you know we've been having that kind. But even if it is a jacket and you ask for a paternity test, a relationship they done down. Yeah. So I like this person, Shelly said, the problem though, Jenny, is that you know, but he don't know. Well, if he don't trust me and he want to paternity test, after he do paternity test, he now be my he. Me just I said that. What you take though? Make it mandatory. We're looking at Facebook. It says when there's doubt, cleave him. Do DNA. Yeah, I agree. And of course, Marvelous Marvin, all the way there in Korea, South Korea, saying if they're gonna foot the bill or subsidize it. Like who's the if? You mean the women or the men? I don't understand it. I don't care even if I'm going to spend the $30,000 to do a paternity test. All if I him I do the paternity and him come to me and said, Jenny, I'm going to do a paternity test. I don't care if it is my husband is going to do it. From him, tell me, say, he want to do a paternity test. The marriage done. Yeah, me just say. Me don't know how to do it. But I can understand why others would want to do it. If it is you're in a relationship, let me tell you when you can ask someone with ease. Let me tell you when you can ask someone with ease. When it is that, you people have these relationships where when you just sleep around, where it's the understanding. I hear that that's the thing when you do out there. Like, you have an understanding that I have a wife and we just a do. Or we understand that this is not a permanent thing. This is just sex. Not for that one. You see, in that the case, they feel free because you don't have nothing else at stake. I don't have a problem. It's going to be a problem if we have enough at stake and you come want a paternity test me just as it's going to be a big problem. I'm just saying. Thursday talk. We continue to talk. And this big. Will Heroic Clark's proposal to make this a law, will it be passed in the House after all the discussions? A judgment in a marriage, so that's all me I tell you. This could have caused whole heap of marriages to fail. So let's be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Let's go through this one cautiously. Yeah, man, come ask me for a paternity test. You get another test. Trial and crosses in our way. Yeah. What you say? No, please like and share and follow us.
For shoes right now. Safe me not doing it, my move right now. But don't disbelieve, cause them just find out to text them. Same text in my lose right now. So me up for shoes right now. Want be control and refuse right now. But me no know what we do. I don't want this party. Who they know what we sharing here. Them refuse to care about one me care. So me up for shoes one. Me know it all the man, me no want to strong. One a real expert, one a real sandakan. One love flirt, one more baby the man, one a deep. One a do it. So me up you me option. On love, fame and reaction, my life's professing one question. How me could I use for me caption? Because me have to choose, have to choose right now. Say if me not do it, in my mouth right now. Now disbelief hasn't just point out the text them. Say.
What's the truth? If you're next man, you're going to become friends. All you have to do is wish me all the best, and we'll go separate ways. You can't do that.
No, more wish when you drive out. You can't drop down, front tire flat.
What is it? Give money to George. Profit now, so you know. Head of Virgo.
Come down.
You move on from the one that passed him and Chanel Muir. That's she name Muir, though.
Neighbor, when you
that song was very interesting. She said she have 2 men. No man, it's a easy thing. So she said she have 2 men. And she can make up her mind which man to do her with. Xavier, what she say?
Yeah.
I'm not this. Yeah. Take a listen to Chanel Muir. This a mix up.
And every rose one thousand that done me there. 2 1 million, but one can't stand for long. Come me off for shoes right now. Say if me not do it in my home right now. But all this belief hasn't just mind out the text them. Same vex way. In my lose right now. So me off for
So she have 2 because one can't stay long.
feels right.
Just the reason. Just cannot stay long. Oh man.
Yeah.
And in person, the nice of the 2 of them. Them and choose, man. Because same problem now. That a jacket problem that now. Because all them don't stay for long, don't mean him don't have sperm. So which one you gonna get the baby now? The one that stay long? That's so easy. In that case, me agree with you, Mr. Heroy. Make it a law. If that's so easy it is, figure out people name birthright and give it their real name. Yeah, make it a law. Me not agree. Me not disagree with that. Yeah, me not depend on something with you, Shani. You know, you're the one that you are under there. Trouble there, so too. Wow. The man, them well vexed this morning. I don't hear one man. Yeah, man, we have 2 men. 2 men were never quite with it. But I think the majority of our brothers are in agreement. What you say in agreement to making it a law, the paternity test. As the child is born, get a test. Yeah, I want me to tell you about that.
Yes.
Monique! What you gonna do if Xavier come and tell him about paternity test? Monique call me. Who are you? What you say?
No, if I right now, I say, yeah, the relationship not gonna be the same, but if the baby is born and all sweet now at the same time.
Oh no, I mean like no. I'm talking about the idea of. So you answer properly. So you love the idea. You know of men who get jackets. You know of men who get jackets.
No, I don't know about.
You know about the personal. I was hoping that the men who have had that experience with a call. Brothers, if you have gone through that, WhatsApp me a number. 8780120. Any man who has been a victim of being a jacket, or it could be a blessing too. Because suppose you can't have, but then this child turns out to be a goal and a blessing in your life. You never know.
Yeah.
Looking at both sides is just life.
Every rose one connection. Save my husband that can be there. 2 1 million, but one can't stand for long. Come here for shoes right now. Save me not do it in my home right now. But all this belief hasn't just mind out the text them. Same vex with it. In my lose right now. So me up for shoes right now. One big control and refuse right now. Mommy no know.
If they are going to put the bill or subsidize it,
Them no want to share it here. Them might feel secure about one right here. So me have to choose one. Mommy no want to choose one. One a real expert, one a real thundercan. One no flirt, one want for the day. One a lead for the love, one a lead for the young. So me have you one reaction. One love, one reaction. My last hope is one question. How me could I use in me caption? Because me have to choose right now. Save me not do it in my mouth right now. Now this belief hasn't just mind out the text them. Same vex with it. In my lose right now. Tell me I'm a choose right now. Want to control and refuse right now. But me not know what to do.
You contribute directly to Jamaica's national development and repay your customs duty. It's phone to our part in keeping the wheels of our economy turning. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
8:13. It's 92 all in a show. What a show this morning. All courtesy of Fosco Oats, the healthy way every day. A different kind of healthiness we're talking about. Right here on the blast off. It's crazy. November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and World Diabetes Day on Sunday, November 14, provides an opportunity to raise awareness of diabetes. To do the right thing, make sure you have your oats, your Fosca oats, the healthy way every day. And the good news is that the first 60 persons at the diabetes headquarters, which day again? I'm sure it's November 17, yeah. You will do so for free, all courtesy of Fosca oats. More than 460 million people have diabetes worldwide. That's wow. Take care of yourself, guys. Come on. Be healthy. Be well.
Forget ordinary. Never come from my zone, no way.
Arville!
I kiss the girl, the best from my
Arville,
family.
fly down, never celebrate.
Me and my family, we go yummy. Go yummy. Best in value, best in days. Me and my family, we go yummy. Forget ordinary, go yummy.
Go, Xavier. Arville, Tate in the brain, come tomorrow. We're having a party. I know individuals that get jacket and they did not know the child was not theirs until late in the child's life. It was a real heartbreaker for both. Oh yeah. I'd like to talk to somebody who got a jacket. It would make for interesting conversation this morning. Brave enough?
Sense with time and up possible and to one missing.
See my husband, I call me, I won't ever come, call up in him and say, trouble! If you want the paternity test. Imagine my husband come to me and say he want paternity test. You can imagine Radlin come and tell me say he want the paternity test. Me want call money. Where's the company? Come you want no? Because they just say me, well agree with them.
You want here and nothing you never try. Every year you do a wave on 80. You think you are playing, but beers you not fly. It can't be so you eye them try. That's why you end up with a bag of man. Cause you are wait on them to mine you. Try no last, cause I know me I go find you. Swear me not give a whole line you. Me would have tell with you, but guess why it's not healthy. But come and outside to the helmet. You want hype from me later. You want load up me, don't play that. Me would have tell with you, but guess why it's not healthy. But come and outside to the helmet. You want this car, but me I observe and me want soul food, you want burger. You was the investment, I know where me interest. Me a pray for start coming up, but obviously that wasn't your intent. Take back your heart shape, take back your things, take back your license, take back your flings, take back your promises, take back your rings, take all your heart and keep it moving. We no sorry so not easy, no. Never been your average girl. So take time with me, take time. Baby, talk to me with some action. We can find a place for your passion, no. Cool down, someone, cool down, please. Cool down, someone, cool down, cool down, someone, cool down, please. Cool down, someone, cool down, cool down, someone, cool down, please. Cool down, someone, cool down.
Jenny and Sylvia. It's like the bird in a toaster. Yeah, yes, line up in like the wheel on a stroller. 10 pound fat, be nice and clean. Up in a this you want your head in campaign. Click, get the picture pretty for your phone screen. Wine your post in a book magazine. When we dance face to face, I think about kissing you.
Baby, when the bright lights start to fade, fire up your lighter, float on with the waves. You make me feel you make me feel you make me feel. We are the mission singer. I can warm it up, spin more like a jump car fire. This loving and the track expire. I will say that I never use a prayer. You know, you have the loving to me body when you hold me. And if you call me, we go. Baby, me now let you go. Love is like a seed and you reap for your soul. Baby, when the bright lights start to fade, fire up your lighter, float on with the waves. You make me feel you make me feel you make me feel. Give me the fire, make you bring that home. Me need your love, me need my love. Yeah, turn on the pressure, make you getting on. And when the place is done, you know you're not wrong. It's bad, but like it against the law. Light up, bright up, better that me want. Correct me on the skin, I feel it top. I'm a position you top, so me tell you wrong. Baby, when the bright lights start to fade, fire up your lighter, float on with the waves. You make me feel you make me feel I wanna spend all my money on you. Show you some love, cause I want to. I know you got pride, but baby, come through. This time I'll take care of you. Let me pay for it, for it, for it. Let me pay for it, for it, for it. Girl, you give me your business, and when me make you happy best, and then me take away your stress, and then me grant your request. Me like what you suggest, then you only be my guest. Put me up here when the money can come to Texas. Good money, you know, so you don't need a man for the great fun. But you have a thing, but you man, we try, that's why. I wanna spend all, cause I want to. I know you got pride. This time I'll take care of you. Let me pay for it, for it, for it. Let me pay for it, for it, for it. Pay for it, pay on it, pay in a wallet. Bank
chart fi black because you pay for it. She never said no Louis V in me closet. Man money fi stop elastic bonnet. Pay for it. Lamborghini me favorite. Cash on it. The price me never fear of it. My body good couple million in flare on it. Pay for it. Pay down on it. Pay for it.
I could have credit, your pocket me defend it. And if me go carrying you remittance, I'm gonna send it. Get me and your hemisphere, so me not in it. Of course you heard it right, I said it. I wanna spend more money on you. Show you some love, cause I want to. I know you got pride, but let me come through. This time I take care of you. Let me be for it, for it, for it. Let me be for it, for it. Bend over when the music hits you. Rock out like say you feel it. Bend over when the music hits you. Rock out like say you feel it. Bend over when the music hits you. Rock out like say you feel it. Bend over when the music hits you. Rock out like say you feel it. Where's it? We're going. Right, that's up.
It's 92 FM, 92 FM.
Bend over when the music hits you. Rock out like say you feel it. Lean back, put your head from your shoulder. Tell me how much you need it. You don't care who I look growing. Music alongside you feel. Alcohol in your system, yeah, you need fixing. Just brace it, yeah. Take that foot, put it right there, so your engine need oil, then call me the SO, aka Mexico. You tell me say a long time, me should have come get you. Yeah, let me go.
So make you do it right just up on the dance floor.
Oh, make you put on a show.
So set it hard right just up on the dance floor.
She tell me say she love how me feel beside her, and she want feel me feel it. So here I am.
Don't live on the dance floor.
Ladies and missing, can you come over? Tonight, you can love me shoulder. Do you want and you want to love it so much? Mr. Don't be a soldier. La 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 la. La 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 la. Your love feel like heaven, heaven, heaven. La 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 la. La 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 la.
It's 92 FM, 92 FM.
Ladies, I'm missing. Can you come over? Tonight, you feel on my shoulder. Do you want and you want to love it so much? Mr. Don't be a soldier. La 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 la. La 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 la. Your love feel like heaven, heaven, heaven. La 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 la. La 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 la. Your love feel like heaven, heaven, heaven.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going back over to Jennifer. Jennifer Small.
I am blessed. All right, stand by for me here. You got to see this. So I want to introduce the most popular member of parliament in the world today. Certainly want to say good morning to you, MP Heroy Clark. Did I say your name properly, sir?
Heroism.
All right, so okay, so let's go to Hero. Heroy. So, no man, I'm rhyming it to hero because for a number of the men that call in my show today, MP, you're a hero. So Hero the hero is what they're saying. Some of them, of course, they're getting bonus from like most women. I had women who actually took your side. We're talking to the member of parliament who was brave enough to propose mandatory paternity tests for newborns. And this was yesterday, MP?
Tuesday.
Okay. Why did you go there?
simple reason, sorry, is that the government has a responsibility to its citizens, but most of all, importantly, they have a responsibility for children born up until they're 18 years of age. And what we have found over the years, and a lot of us in society want to hide the situation of what we call jacket, but then it is what we, in the real world, it is a paternity fraud. I am simply saying that let us have it mandatory that at the birth of the child, the male, that the female is proposing to be the father of that child, a DNA is done to establish or to confirm the truth. Once that is done, the name of the father will be placed on the child's birth certificate. So, in case somewhere down the road the relationship goes sour and it is taken into the court, then the judge will already have a DNA test and will not have to ask that a DNA test be done again. One, two, if that male becomes successful, goes abroad, and intend to file for the kids, then there will be a DNA test that has already been done and is on file, the child birth certificate. But most importantly, children over the years in Jamaica have been abused by the situation to find out somewhere during their life that the man that they're calling daddy is not the real father. And so you find that a lot of children grow with that abuse every day. All I'm simply saying, females, you have nothing to worry if you have nothing to hide.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that each child in Jamaica gets their rightful father.
So, Member of Parliament, you don't see that this is going to be a big problem in, let's say, marriages. We're not just thinking of a relationship where people were just having sex because it was part of a leisure activity. You don't see major problems for relationships where there's supposed to be a level of commitment. If it is, and mandatory means that the law, just like a birth certificate, is saying at birth, make sure this test is done. And by the way, who you propose to pay the $30,000 for the test? Go ahead.
I am proposing that at the inset, the beginning, government will pay for that first DNA testing. I know things are very hard in Jamaica, but we expect things to get better, and this will help Jamaica society because we are looking at a family structure. What has happened over the years is that our family structure has deteriorated so badly, and a lot of us not seeing the greater picture that a broken home sometimes contribute to the crime rate in Jamaica. And so, as I was about to say to you, Jenny, you know that Halfway Tree Road is a one-way coming down. If you drive up Halfway Tree Road, you expect the police to give you a ticket, right?
Correct.
So, the males and female know very well that a paternity test will be done at the birth of the child. I think that will throw caution to them to, okay, I must be responsible enough because what is going to be in hiding now will come to light as early as the child is born.
Sir, when we look at the statistics for the majority of the voters, is it mostly male voters or female voters we have in Jamaica?
Given the fact there is, we have more female than male.
So what do you think will happen to any political party that makes this a law for mandatory paternity tests? What do you think is gonna happen to the voters? You think females are going to support this?
Once again, I'm saying Jamaica, the government of Jamaica has a responsibility to its citizens, but foremost, they have a responsibility for children up until age of consent.
When you make such a proposal, St. James Central Member of Parliament, Hero Clark, I'm asking the question again. How do you think any government who is mandated to protect all, including those who cannot protect themselves, I'm asking you, what do you think is going to be the political repercussions of such a decision if this law, if this idea, this thought, this conversation becomes law?
You know, Jenny, we are a Christian. We practice a Christian belief in Jamaica, and so the truth must always be paramount. I suspect that there are going to be quite a number of fallouts with this, but over time, persons will come around because they realize that it is the right thing to do.
Oh, you're funny. You're hilarious. I'm not expecting that response at all because that's a non-response. You think that women are gonna come around to saying, okay, it's okay. I will deal with a mandatory paternity test upon the birth of my child. You think that is something we're ever going to be comfortable with? We're never ever going to be comfortable with that. So I'm just saying, while it is you're trying to protect the 20% of the possible cases of jacket, what's going to happen with say the other 80% of children born to right to the daddy? This is not a paternity test needed, but this is a solid relationship. Don't you think it could also have other repercussions in terms of hurting relationships? Because like if my husband were to come, if my husband comes to me and he wants a paternity test done, MP here, Heroy, the relationship done, you know. I just want to make sure so you know it done, you know.
You know, government is saying to the female that before the child leaves that institution, the child is going to have a DNA test done. It's not that the father is going to ask you. No, it's not. It's government saying to you, once the law is passed, it is government saying to you, it is mandatory. You have to do it.
All right. I want to say big up to my yes.
Remember, there is always room for a discussion and a debate. Once this goes once the motion is passed in part, once the motion goes to Parliament, we will have a debate on it.
It,
It will carry.
it will not become law. I prophesy today that your proposal will is a it's a good discussion. The brothers are feeling good about it, but I'm telling you today, Jennifer Marjorie Small, Jenny, that this is just going to be a discussion for many reasons. Have a good day, Steve, my friend, and your friend too. Big up Steve. I know my cricket partner Steve. Steve, love you. But talk to your cricket partner Steve, because this is never ever going to become law. But thank you for creating the you're in every paper and every media house is discussing it today. So you are the world's most popular MP today.
Optimistic, Jenny.
Will not happen. Have a good day. What good? All right. Will never in this country.
But you ain't never loved the way that I have. The type of
Never
love will
happen.
take your heart and break it up. Now you're living in the past, you can't go back. So sad. So if you find someone that you can lose, please surrender. And love salute, and love set your heart to grow. Please surrender. And love salute, and set the Susan, please surrender. And love salute. You'll find someone that you can lose. Jenny, I'm Savior. It's 92 FM. 92 FM. What if you see your woman with an ex-man? Then your good lady second of us. And when the man to try to you that take a second. All the steps on you can never trust. It's not fair in love and war. So casualties of broken hearts. So when now I lose it all. with open arms. So if you find someone that you can love, you surrender. Love salute, love that love set the heart is pure. You surrender. Love salute, love set love get exclusive love. You surrender. Love salute, you find someone that you love. It's so crazy. I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
God feel your decent, you know, God can listen here.
I'm so in love with you. Yeah. I don't know what to do.
9 o'clock and you can expect that Oral Tracy face light up enough. I'm always a push this. Long time. But you only should hear this. Grace Johnson says, Jenny, there should be a law in Cayman. If a foreigner is married to a Caymanian, no DNA is needed. If you're not married, and then a DNA test is needed to prove the man is a father. So there's some DNA testing that's mandatory in Cayman Islands. Yeah, interesting. Grace, it's not so clear what you've written, but I see where you're going. My brother didn't know his daughter wasn't his until he filed for her at 12 years old. It was hard hearing it, but he still took care of her and loves her. And she's now 26. Tell your brother Jenny loves him. Thank you, Andrea. Blessings. Y'all have a good day today. I want to say big thanks again in a big way to Fosca Oats, the healthy way every day. World Diabetes Day is on Sunday. So this, of course, is our pre-World Diabetes Day special. And we're going to catch up with Nurse tomorrow for staying healthy. So y'all, as you keep your focus, please do all the right things. Take care of your one life. Take care of yourself. Xavier, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. Thank you, sweetheart. Alright, you're a hero, your friend. You're an MP, friend.
A long time I try to get a discussion going on a topic.
Are you telling to propose it?
Friend them buried.
It will never be law.
Well, story I come to bumps, at least people talk about it.
How long time we talk about it?
No, I did long time. I bring it up to you.
Yeah. Yes.
One piece of fire blaze on there. See? And
which video you post up?
It's on my YouTube channel about this thing. See? And I
say it should be made law.
No, man. I spoke about it before the MP spoke.
No, I mean just generally about how many jackets are out there. Yes.
Just the numbers, giving people a number.
Yes.
And this is a discussion we need to have. And I reference a couple of my colleagues in media that are prominent colleagues in media that I brought it up to. Right? And they just scoffed at me. They didn't want to talk about it. And you have any idea who any of those colleagues are? Yeah.
I can't, Jenny.
And somebody.
But you and I spoke about it, you evil man. You came on here, we had a big debate. Oh, Jerome is here.
Yeah, man, Jerome is here. I heard you're trying to I heard I was listening to you this morning.
With which one part of it? With the people or with the MP?
Phone calls.
Okay.
I didn't hear the MP.
Just now, yes.
Right. You were trying to defend the woman's deceitful action, the wicked action.
No, I don't. Oh, but it is possible.
Father, is your father of your child?
If the sperm is, I'm not saying she's not careless, because it's 2 to 3 days that the sperm will live in you. So if you have another partner, on the third day, yes.
A woman that puts herself in a position that she does not know or she's confused as to who the father of her child is.
Yes. But you have lots of careless men too. I'm not saying that you don't have careless women. No, I'm not. I agree. No, I agree. But I like to also acknowledge that we have careless men. Because even if a woman has a man, has several men in 2-3 days, you guys easily have several girls in 2-3 days. It's not, I'm just saying, be careful you throw names. Be careful you throw names. Because I know those woman alone can't kill this. Man kill this more than woman. What you say? No, it have nothing to do with it. By the way, you know that if they do such a test, it can create more harm than good. If you make it mandatory, if we in a solid relationship and it's What kind of law? Enough things are law. When I say abortion is not a law,
And if it's me,
and it is my body and my egg. No, I'm not. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying I stick into it. If a law, me not have to follow it.
government puts it in.
That can't be law for me. No, but that can't be law for me.
If government puts something into, all right, government tells us to drive on the left hand side of the road. Go drive on the right now.
We're talking about children. You're all over the place. Yes.
Anyone be offended when them partner decides to have a abide by the law and do this test? Yeah. It's not a matter of trust, but the law says we have to do it, and based on the statistics out there, shows that the woman are going up.
Just like I told the member of parliament, we never bother have a discussion because it will never become law. Over to you.
No, don't run it.
You have more for me, baby? I got more. Don't worry.
I'm glad this way, you know.
Oh, you're hungry?
No, angle.
Oh, you're angry. Okay, go on. Oh, okay, go.
I angle on this as I said on my YouTube channel. By the way, me have a private video. I'm going to put it up back short. If it was anybody who wants it, they can send it to them. It's private.
Stop confusing.
See, my angle on this, Jenny,
Yes.
is that
Yes.
in Jamaica, listen my angle on it. I don't hear anybody with this angle. My angle on is that growing up in Jamaica, we were fed as youngsters growing up. We were always fed this narrative that the man, the Jamaican man, is careless and promiscuous.
But you are.
See?
But I'm not fed your faith. I live, we live it. No, we live it.
Country now, the women now were angelic and monogamous. Now this data, the Jamaican man is no more promiscuous than the Jamaican woman. I'm not talk up that and don't like no one go on.
No, but we not disagree to put us. We not disagree that you have some promiscuous women.
You still love to talk about a man wicked.
But you know, but I am going to interview 2 women. I am going to No, look here. We're not about look here. I am saying I not found a worthless. I not found a promiscuous. And about to come going like this. Don't bother behave as if this is going to vindicate you. And we're going to interview 2 women this month. We're going to show how wicked Ono can be with all those things. Look, generally, look here. If I look here, I see Joma Wally here. Be with her. Over to you.
All right.
Can we have enough more for say?
I think the MP did watch the video on my YouTube channel.
Look here.
Real talk,
MP. Enough to say. And a brother, you're Wally here. Now come and see me in a glass and I'm Wally here.
I agree with the end of the Jenny this morning.
The MP idiot. Oh, you're live.